What's up, my Raptor Pack? So welcome back to the channel today on Blue Jurassic 48. I got another great video and unboxing review for y'all. I got from Predator Badlands right here, Ultimate Deck Training Armor to unboxing review for y'all. I can't wait to get him out of the packaging and see what he looks like.
Just a small town man, Princeton's where I stand. Dust on my boots, controller in my hand. Racing down the back roads, heart on the line. Blue Jurassic 40-day, I'm ready every time.
So on the front of the packaging here though, and at the top right here, you got Predator Badlands Ultimate Deck Training Armor, ages 14 and up, NECA. Then you got Predator Badlands right here, Ultimate Deck Training Armor right here on the front, which is a very cool looking artwork in my opinion though. Very awesome, very cool there in my opinion. And then on the sides right here though, you got Predator Badlands Ultimate Deck Training Armor, and then the Ultimate Deck himself right here though, on the side of it though, even with his claws coming out of his hand right there though as well though, which is awesome, so cool there on the side of the packaging there on the right side. And then on the left side here though, you got Predator Badlands Ultimate Deck Training Armor, and then him with his sword in his hand and his open mouth face right here though as well though. Looks so awesome, so cool right there. And then on the back of the packaging, so you got NECA, and then you have him in 3 different posing positions. One, he's holding his bow, and the next one, he's just standing there looking at you with a weird face, and then he just got his sword in his hand as well, as like he's about to come down on you. It says Predator Badlands includes interchangeable hands and face plates, the Yaoja sword, gauntlet blades, collapsed Yaoja sword, extended combat stick, Yaoja compound bow as well though, which his name in the movie Predator Badlands is called Yaoja, which is, I guess, is his name technically, because I've seen the movie, but I guess it's technically like his name. That is what they call him, for a short name for him though there as well though. But so we take a look at the inside of the packaging right here though. So you got his beautiful, good-looking action figure right here, though, an action figure form right here with his face place on and the sword in hand as well. And then a beautiful, good-looking action figure right there inside as well, which looks so awesome and so cool there, in my opinion, though. That's what he looks like in there. Very awesome, very cool there. Let's go ahead and get him out of the packaging here, though. So I'm going to go ahead and crack off the top here. I got to get my I got to get my scissors real quick. I accidentally left my scissors right here, so I got my scissors right here, already ready to go. Go ahead and get it out here. I don't want to tear this packaging because I want him to go back in the packaging, because I think it's a very cool packaging to have for him, and I don't want to get him tore up, because this is my first ever Predator action figure ever into my collection though. So I'm so awesome, so stoked to have this, and it can hang on the wall, because since it's got the wall hanging piece right here though in the back there, it can hang on the wall. So I was very stoked to get this. I actually thought it wasn't going to come in, because when I ordered it, it took so long for me to finally get it in, and because it was a pre-order, and I thought they was going to cancel it at one point because I didn't see it for a long time coming in. I didn't hear nothing else about it, and I never got an email, never got nothing about it. And then finally, I got an email saying that it has shipped, and I was like, "Oh, thank you! Yes, it has shipped." And I was so glad to finally get this though into my collection though, and I can't wait to get it out here and show y'all what all it is about and what it holds. Because this is so cool looking action figure. And if you've seen the movie is very cool itself. It's a very different than all the other Predator movies though, but I love it though where he talks. It has more of like a, trying to get this one to break here, but it won't break. There you go. And he has more of like a human realistic to him, but he can talk and everything like that, and he can, he basically like, it's really cool. Like, it shows the other side of the Predator that we've seen him talk in other movies, but we have never seen him like act like this though before, as he does in this movie here though, which is also so cool though. And I do have it on digital. I didn't buy it on DVD or nothing like that, but I did get it on digital though on my YouTube, so I can go in there and watch it anytime I want to, which is also so cool there. And these faces look amazing, and this thing feels amazing too, man. Just so awesome, so cool though. It feels amazing. Is there tape right here at the top? Yes, there is. I was wondering, because I was like, that's hard to get off there. So there's a little bit of tape right here at the top. I just have to cut here real quick, if I can find it without damaging it. There we go. I think that's it right there, ain't it? Is that it? Yeah, it was just that one little piece. Well, some tape on the bottom of there as well, though. We just got to cut there a little bit too. Some at the bottom there. But this one comes with like everything, and for $40, it's not that bad really for $40 to get all this stuff with it that comes with it though as well though. Like it comes with all of this stuff on the inside of it, which is also so cool though. What did I do wrong here? I'm trying to get these out. Is there another piece? Yeah, okay, there's another plastic piece that's in here. Oh, there it goes. Okay, got it. Alright, just remember there's always like a plastic piece that they come in, and you just gotta remember, be careful how you open it because you don't want to tear it open, and then you don't want to break it also as well, and then you don't want to lose any of your stuff with it as well there though. And that bow is like, it looks like a good bow, but it's just a little strange though, a little bit more different than what the movie had. Just a little bit, but not much different there though, but we'll get to those here in just a second. Go ahead and get him out of the packaging here if we can this way. Get him out here. There he goes, got him falling out there. Get all a little like excess debris up here. Make sure we got him out. And we'll take a look at the accessories real quick. But this is a beautiful good looking action figure in my opinion here though. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take a look at the bow first here. So the bow is got like the silver and golden like metallic built into it right here though. It's also so cool though. It's got a little red emblem up at the top, and then you know you got like just like it was in the movie, like where it was a solid red, but this is pink. This is like a pinkish. I don't know if it's supposed to glow in like light or anything like that. It ain't doing it right now though, but it's more like a pinkish though. I don't know why they went with like a pinkish on this though instead of a red though. It'd been nice if they would have went with the red, because on the packaging it even looks like the red. Like when you look on the packaging, it looks more red than it does pink. So it's a little odd that they went with the pink version instead of the red though on it though. But still though, very cool looking bow in my opinion though, and still very awesome and very cool to have with this ultimate deck. And then these right here though, I don't know quite what these are right here though. I'm trying to figure out what these are really, because these right here, I don't know. You get like two silver looking like sword pieces like right here though. But I don't really know what they are or what they really go to though. Really though, I'm gonna have to look on the packaging or look at something there, because I have no idea what they're supposed to be. That's unique, because I have no idea what those are. And then you get like this beautiful good looking spear that he had, which is also so cool though. Silver all the way. Silver all the way. Golden right here though in the middle of the handle though, with some inscriptions on it though as well though. Looks very awesome, very cool there though in my opinion though, and pointy on both ends. And with a sword and everything there as well though. But it's a very awesome and very cool looking sword. Well, I mean spear in my opinion though. Very awesome, very cool looking though there in my opinion though. Very cool to have with this ultimate deck here. And then here's his face covering that you get right here. So you would take his face off, and then you put this on top of that after you take that face off right there though. But it's silver and gold as well though on front here though. And you can see it really pops out and everything like that, which is also so cool here. And it's just really good coloring all the way around, and very good unique how they was able to do that there. Then we'll take a look at his two swords he's got here though. So his one sword he's got, which is one that he used in the movie almost all the time, and well, I mean not almost all the time, but at the beginning of the movie though, when he gets stranded on the planet he was going to. But you get like a little bone sculpture built into it though, with the silver and then red on the bottom right here though, where it actually glows and everything right there though. It's also so cool there though. But you get like the little bone looking to it though there though, with this pointy end at the top of the sword there as well though. It's also so cool there. Then you get the beautiful good looking red on the bottom of it as well though there, where it's just like that and it looks so awesome, so cool though. Now see, that's the way it should have been on the bow. The bow should have been red like that. If the bow would have been red like that, it would have been so much more cooler if it was red like that, but it wasn't though. But then you get like the bone sculpture, just like it is on the handle of the sword. You get the bone sculpture on this, like this little I guess you would call this more like a cutting meat knife, a meat and cutting knife right here though as well though. But you get like a little like indention of like the Yautja's like encarved on it though there as well on the left side and the right side of it though. We get like the bone looking sculpture with the silver on it as well though. It looks very sharp, but it's just plasticky though. But it does look very sharp there though as well though, which is so awesome, so cool there, in my opinion. Then we'll take a look at the face sculpts you get. So one of the face sculpts you get, I'm going to pop his one off of his head right here though. So the two face sculpts you get that comes inside the packaging, other than the one that's on his head already though, you get one, and everything on it is just beautiful, like the coloring of it, the eyes and everything like that. Everything is painted well nicely on this figure right here though. But this one's more like a I wouldn't say a mean look, but I'm more like a, you know, like he's about to growl at you type look though right there though, which is so cool there. And then the next one here, you get the one where he's like yelling at you, and he's like about to come after you or about to scream at you and everything like that, just like he did in the movie there. This is like representing like the part of the movie though where he's like screaming like when he's about to go into battle though, right there though, against the I can't remember what the creature was called, but he goes against like the creature in there, and then he goes against the actual the robots he has to fight against in the movie as well though. But that's the face sculpture that you get right there though as well. Then we got his hands right here though, and we'll take a look at the other face that also comes on the action figure as well though. Then this is the face you get that comes on the action figure though. It's more like just a basic like meme type look head sculpt here though, but painted though very well. All these are painted very well though, in my opinion though, and got beautiful good looking color into them though. Like all of them is perfect, if y'all can see that on the screen there though. I mean, just perfect coloring all the way around the eyes and everything, even like his fangs or teeth you want to call them. Like all of them are just painted very well, which is also so cool. Now with this set though, you do get multiple sets of hands. You get 1, 2, 3, 5. You get 5 sets of hands that are pairs, and then you get one that's not a pair. But you get 5 interchangeable hands, and you get 5 sets of pairs interchangeable hands, and one of them by themselves. But then these one sets, which is painted very well with the nails and everything painted on it, though you get more like the open hands, like more like he's about to choke you type look hands on him right there. Now those come on the action figure itself there though. And then these other ones right here though, you get the same coloring and everything like that, with black nails on it as well, but more like holding hands, so you can hold his swords and bow in his hands right there as well though. So cool. And then you get another set of hands like that as well though, which it looks just like the same to me. Yeah, they look just the same to me, and ain't no difference. You get another set of those as well that comes with him, the holding hands for the knives. And then now these two hands are a little bit different than the other ones there though, but the nails are painted black and colored as the action figure as well though. But they're more a little bit more open though, so I guess you can fit a little bit more of the sword in there as well though. It looks so awesome, so cool. And then you do get this one lonely one by itself though. It looks like an extra one really, because it looks just like one of the other ones in my opinion though. The nails are painted very good on it as well with the coloring on it though. But then it's just like a same thing, sword holding hand though there. So he does get multiple sword holding hands with him though, which is also so cool though. And then we'll go ahead and take a look at the coloring of the action figure here though as well. So beautiful good looking black hair on him with the brown leather tied in to make his hair into like a like tied in like a knot right there though on the back, with silver in it though as well, with a little other silver ties knots in it right there though as well. The beautiful good looking hair on him here though, very flimsy and very good though, but it don't move around or nothing like that, but you can get it to like come up like that a little bit. Still a very awesome, very cool looking hair on him though, I might say. And beautiful good looking coloring on this action figure though as well. Like I love the coloring they went with. Like this truly looks just like him from the movie, like the brown coloring and the blonde mixed in together with a little white mixed into it there though. But it looks just like him from the movie though. Now you can see where the actual like at the face goes. That's where the face pops off and goes back on. It just pops right off, pops right back on there. Then we'll take a look at his armor here though. So you got like the black, you got the brown leather on his wrist here though, and the silver on his forearm here though as well though, to cover plates there. And then you get the shoulder cover plates only on the right side, with the gold and silver on this side, and then you get like the chest plate with the gold and silver with the black leather on it, and then like a black undershirt up underneath it here. And then you get his belt, like with his I guess you would call it like a belt or a satchel thing that goes around his whole waist. Now that's all bronze, that's all gold looking and silver looking all the way around, even with the little black of his skirt right here at the bottom though, that goes on together with his other top attire there as well. And then you get the beautiful good looking gold and silver though on his calves right here though as well though, with the brown leather tapping around going into the bottom of his feet here though, wrapping around his feet there as well though. Looks also so cool there. And then his toenails are painted as well, are painted black there as well though on the action figure though. Looks also so cool there. That's what the front of the action figure right there looks like. Then that's the back of it. That's the back of the shins back there. Well, I mean the back of the shins right there, and then this is what the front of the shins right here looks like with the feet right there. Looks very awesome, very cool there. And then you got the beautiful, good looking those side plates right here though on his wrist, and then also on his shoulder right there. And then you got this side right here though as well though. He don't have it on this side, and I believe in the movie that's correct. I don't think in the movie he had one on this side right here though, but still look very awesome, very cool there. Now these, one of these should be like, yeah, there it is. Okay, so this one is, yeah. So they do show, if you look in more detail, it does show where he can hit it like he does in the movie, like he hits it. and it has all his controls from there as well though. If you can see the detail on that, it shows it on this one, on the right side one, and then you can also see it on the left side one right there as well though. It looks so awesome, so cool there. We'll go ahead and put one of his face backs on. I want to get like the screaming face. I like the screaming face better than any of the other faces like I do. Like I like that face the most there. So we'll go ahead and put that one on there if we can get it to pop on there. And it pops on really good too. Yeah, pops on really good. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take a look at the articulation now in this action figure here though. So the head does go, I think it can go 360 around. Yes, it does go 360 all the way around, but you does got to be careful though, because your face will pop off because how thick it is, because like this one's a screaming one, so it's built down a little bit, so it will pop off though if you don't do it the right way. But his head does go 360 all the way around, and it can. And then you got the articulation where it can come down just a little bit like that, well actually a lot, and then it can go back like that as well though, which is also so cool there. Let me go ahead and get his face back on here though. Pop it back in there. There we go, got it. Then both of his arms can come up as well. And it does go 360 on the left side of the action figure, and then also on the right side of the action figure. And then you do get the bicep cut on the left side, and then also on the right side of the action figure as well. And then you also do get the double jointed toe elbows on this action figure as well, though. Now it's a little bit harder to break in, because since it's brand new, so you have to be careful with it, because it is harder to get them to break there though. But you do get double jointed elbows on the right side of the action figure here, and then also on the left side of the action figure as well though. As Lily's down here, got a little hairball I think with her. Still very awesome, very cool there. We can get it to pop back in here. I kind of did that the wrong way there. Whoops, my bad. I tilted it the wrong way. My bad. First time I've done that in a while. Yeah, I tilted it the wrong way here. Here we go. Okay, now we got it back. Okay, now we got it back down there. And let's see, do we have ab crunch? Yeah. Well, that face keeps falling off. We'll just put it right there. Do we got ab crunch? Yes. You do got ab crunch on the action figure. It does come ab crunch in the middle there. And then you do get ab crunch that goes in the back there as well though. And pretty good on all fronts too. Very good in the front, very good in the back. And you do get the waist cut on the action figure as well. It does go 360 all the way around on the action figure. Now the legs, nothing can't go back because of the legs right here though. You can't go back or nothing with it. Well, you can go back a little bit actually. Yeah, you can go back a little bit with them, but not much though, because of the back right there though. Now you can do the splits right here though as well though, just a little bit. Not too much though, but just a little bit though. Does he got the thigh cut or no? Do we got the thigh cut right here or no? Can't see if we got a thigh cut. I don't think we do. No, we don't. We don't got a thigh cut. But his legs can go in and out like that just a little bit. They can move in and out left and right. On the left side and the right side though, they can move in and out though. You don't got no thigh cut though. Now you do get double jointed toe knees on the action figure as well though, which is awesome, so cool there. And then let's see if I can get him back in shape here. There we go. And then now when it comes to the bottom of the feet does come down on the action figure right there as well. You can point them down, and you can put the feet back up though there as well. Now, do you got toe articulation? No, he don't got no toe, or he got no toe or anything like that articulation. Does he got ankle articulation? Can you pop the ankles all the way around? Yes. So the ankles does go 360 all the way around on the left side and also on the right side of the action figure as well though. Now something else I just noticed, that because it just did it to me here. So the legs, somebody just did it. Okay, the knees. The knees, where the knees are right here though, they can go 360 all the way around on the left side and the right side of the action figure as well though. The knees can. So that's very awesome, very cool right there though, in my opinion though. A lot of good articulation with this action figure. A little bit more than what I was thinking we would get with this action figure here though. But that's awesome though, that we had that most articulation on him though, because most time you don't see that on a lot of the action figures. They don't get that much articulation though. But we'll go ahead and pop this face sculpt on here though, and show you what he looks like with this on here though. So you have him in battle form. Now you don't have a real face up underneath it. You just have the helmet though there though, but still though very awesome and very cool looking though, in my opinion. I have that on him though. Still very awesome, very cool there. Okay, go ahead and pop. I'll tell you what, I ain't gonna pop on this one. Well, I do. I like this one though, so I'm gonna pop that one on him here though. You just can't move the head a certain way, so just remember that. You just can't move the head a certain way when you do this one though. And let's see what hands we're gonna put on him here. I want to put the hands on where he can hold the actual bow and arrow here. I want to see him hold the bow and arrow for y'all. We can hold the sword there as well though. So I got to pick the right ones here. So I think it's this hand. I think it's that hand, and then I think it's going to be this one. I think. We'll have to wait and find out here and see if I'm right or not. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's that one though. So we'll go ahead and get him in the posable form here, and get him to hold that one right there though, if we can. Come on now. I like the way they make this look so much more easier on the packaging than it does than you actually do in real, than you actually do when you actually get the action figure itself though. It looks so much more easier though when you see it on the packaging, and then when you try to do it in real time, you know, it's just like it never works out that way for some odd reason. It never does, never works out that way. So we'll go ahead and have him holding it like that. You can get him to hold it though. Still, it's very iffy though, but you can get him to hold it there though. But it's not the best though, but you can get him to hold it. Wish it was a little bit better than that, but you can get him to hold it though there. So that's the bow and arrow, what it looks like in his hand there. And I probably could have done that maybe a little bit better. So when you do get your own, just do it a little bit better than me, I think. I don't think I'm doing it correctly the right way as I should probably be. And then here he goes when he's holding a spear in his hand. And I could be using the wrong set of hands too, because all these hands look alike though. So, well, most of them. So it's kind of hard to choose which hands, you know, are the right ones. So there he is holding the spear that he comes with though, right there though. Looks very awesome, very cool there. Okay, we'll go ahead and get this one out of his hand. And then here he what it looks like holding the sword in his hand though, right here. I'll try to switch it up here. That's what it looks like holding a sword. Looks very awesome, very cool there. And the sword's pretty big too. Like, it does match up with the action figure itself though, which is awesome, so cool. We're gonna put that down over here if I can get it back out. Come on now, get it back out here. Then we'll have him hold this one as well, the little other sword he's got right here though. That looks very awesome, very cool right there though, in my opinion though. So awesome, so cool. It's very awesome for me to have my own Predator now. First time in my collection though, and in my hands, that I've never had one. And big time collector as I am now, and now finally I'm being able to buy the stuff I want to buy and be able to get some of this stuff is just so awesome and so cool to me now that I'm being able to do it and not have to, you know, ask my mom and dad to do it when I was a kid, you know. So it's just so special to me now to be able to have this stuff in my collection and have it as my own now though. There he's with the spear holding in his hand. Go ahead and get all the accessories right here in the middle. But overall though, this is a very good looking action figure in my opinion though, and I do recommend it though. And I got this on NECA. You can buy it on NECA.com. I think it's NECA.shop.com, I believe. I can't remember like exactly the .com where to get it at, but I know it's NECA. They might have it on the back here for y'all. So if y'all just looking on the back, I have it on the back here for y'all to go to. So I'll be able to tell y'all right. Yeah, go to www.necaonline.com, and that's where you can pick up your Predator Badlands Ultimate Deck Training Armor one right here, though. And they do got a couple more that are coming out from the movie, but I haven't pre-ordered them yet because I'm waiting on to see which ones they are. I'm waiting on his dad. Excuse me. They have a dad version of him that they are making, so I'm waiting on him to come out, though, there as well, though. But overall, though, this is a very good-looking action figure from NECA, and I do recommend it, though. And this one is available now. I pre-ordered mine, so I had to wait for mine to get made and then get shipped to me. But now, if y'all order it now, it should be online unless it's sold out right now, though. But overall, though, I do recommend this action figure, though, and I do recommend y'all getting it, especially if you're a big-time collector like I am, though. But that's going to do it, though, y'all, for today's video, though, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it, though. Thank you for all my loyal fans, supporters who watch me and continue to support me. Thank you for all the new fans who will watch me and continue to support me. I love each and every one of y'all the same, and I do appreciate everything y'all do for me, though. But that's going to do it, though, y'all. But I love y'all. God bless y'all, though. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, notification button, and make sure to get your Blue Jurassic 48 merch, though, as well, though, at bluejurassic48.printify.me, though. But I love y'all. God bless y'all, though, and I can't wait to see y'all on the next one. Until then, bye-bye.